Hey everybody, wonderful morning. The first week for the July is second one and the complete week also. This Monday, this is also going to be a crucial one for the market's direction to be decided further how it should be trading like. Yes, we just want to make a note and aware of you all in connection or relation with the previous discussion we have made about the downward correction possibilities when and all it can happen. Like based on that, the continuation on that particular discussion, we are now revealing one more additional information about the market's behavior, which is what currently suggesting that adamantly it is staying above, but not having any conviction or increased confidence about the traders, particularly when it is rising. So which means the markets trying to hold the supports, but the behavior which is suggesting that the strength is not adequately have by the benchmark indices. And since the market also currently standing at very crucial juncture, it is our duty to aware you all about holding your positions continuously and noticing which and all can be booked or reduced, that may be started trying now. And now onwards, you can focus as long as the Nifty could not break above 24,700 as our core behavior shift zone. The chance for making the attempt to pull down or drag the Nifty below 23,700 probably happen any time soon. Which means one has to think about reducing your higher positions, particularly on derivative side, if you are a long build-up oriented trader. And the holdings, what and all the investors, right from traders to investors having, should be noticed, and you can start reducing some portion of your holdings, particularly the highly relevant or relatively correlated sectors like oil and gas, energy, bank, finance, metals, automobile. These are all the core sector one has to watch out and think of reducing your higher positions you are having, and which may get affected if the markets get the signal to correct further. So that is the major thing we want to share with you and make you all aware. For the day, the 13th of July 2026, based on the previous week's behavior, which was highly disrupted or collapsed their structure, and that attempt it has taken to hold 24,000 was somewhat fair, and while analyzing the behavior overall week and till the date of July, which is currently supporting the positive trend or positive attempts that may be continuing now and then, despite of the shocks through the way of sudden selling and short selling based activities. But the initial stage of this particular behavioral shift may be dragging the Nifty towards, or Sensex also towards the recent swings low, are getting some higher possibilities when compared to the previous sessions. So that is what the tracking and the result over tracking is signaling to be prudent with a lighter version of your holdings. And for those who want to be very safer side, maybe moving with no positions on the long side, even for the short side, because it is crucial juncture means any side of actions may be suddenly happen. So these and all core information one should actually observe and act accordingly. For the day, the opening trend, we are expecting almost a gap down due to the escalated and renewed geopolitical tensions. The strikes have been continuously happening between the regions of Iran and the US, which may not be having a chance for the economies as well as stock markets feeling the pressure or this. So which may be highly disrupting the ongoing structure for the market as well as even for the economy. Hope you all recommend, that means remember the thing about the economic condition what you have once discussed. That means if the war activities continuously with the strikes and conflicts and all happening means there may be a chance for economy feeling the height of escalated inflationary worries. If inflation is getting heightened or increased because of this crude oil import-oriented worries, that cost really going to impact every individual citizen of the country. So if so, for the government, there may be only choice to allow the nation in lockdown, at least for 1 month or 2 months, it may be happening. And very soon we can expect if the conditions are not improving through the way of talk or through the way of truce announcement. So if the things are not happening, we can expect a country-wise lockdown and the work from home culture that and all may be resuming after COVID period. So if these things are not happening, which may not be helping in a bigger way, but anyhow, which may allow the country and the government to somewhat tackle the situation, particularly in the way of energy, that may be in the way of consumption of the petrol, diesel kind of fuels. So that is what the plan and ideology the government probably having now. And if the system is not working well for the ceasefire announcement and continuously the war kind of actions are happening means one can expect these kind of things where the market also may not be having a chance to improve further, maybe through the way of consolidation and through the way of a slow downward trend, it may be trading in the at particular situation if the things and all really happen. Until then, from the positional aspect, the market has not confirmed about the downward rallies still, and as long as the 23,700 the markets are Nifty is steering, one can expect the things and all will be good for positional setups. And once the 23,700 below, once the market comes down means where one can see the chance for the new downward leg of rally. That is the major thing. New downward leg of rally means after breaking down this 23,700 as discussed earlier in the last week, we can expect the recent downward rallies low of 22,700, around 20,800 or so. So that may be probably getting approached by the market. But for that signal not yet confirmed by the Nifty. So until then, one can keep the eye on 23,700 as our interim behavior shift zone. That is enough. After closing below, you can confirm that signal, the market given like. Until then, one can keep eye on the volatility and the rises or jumps or bounce backs, which are not happening. That will be good for reducing your positions and not for building the longs. So for the day, the trend may be giving volatile based outcomes between 23,800 and 24,200. The broad structure the market is going to have for the day. as long as it is trading above 24,000 level as a psychological support, one can somewhat have a trust on the market's behavior that the bounce may be happening towards 24,200. If it breaks below 24,000 level as the psychological one, you can expect the thing will be moving towards 23,900, 23,800, 23,700 slowly, where one should not have an intention to participate on the long side. That is the core information amongst all we have discussed till now. The sell on rise will be the great strategy for the traders, even for the day. On the sectors front, the relevant sectors based on the current situation across the global, that includes oil and gas, energy, bank, finance, IT, metal. So all these sectors are giving good opportunity for the day, means that will be a great opportunity really for the day traders to enjoy the movements under these sectors or latest stocks. Along with that, the stocks which are not having news based, that means a quarterly earnings and quarterly earnings update or any news, relevant stocks are here listed for the day traders. That can be in the way of LTM, Avenue Supermarts, Power Grid Corporation, L&T Finance, Adani Green Energy, Rights Limited, JSW Energy, Sterlite Technology, amongst many based on the news available stocks. We have listed those stocks for the traders, particularly for the day traders, that can be utilized to get an enhanced trading asset. On the results front, today, important announcement from the companies on the June quarter end will be from HCL Technologies, ICICI Prudential Asset Management Company, Bajaj Consumer Care, Novaka Vista Corporation, and few more also there. Kindly ensure firm stop loss on all transactions without fail. So that's it for the day in terms of pre-market oriented outlook discussion. A query asked by Mr. Ramesh that any chance today for market recovery? Yes, we have pronounced like as long as the Nifty try to stay above the 24,000 level, there will be a chance for the bounce back towards 24,200 even. But once it breaks and closes in the even 15 minutes time frame below the 24,000 level, you cannot expect any meaningful recovery, which may be a fragile bounce after 24,000 breakdown, where one can see 23,900 as a support seeking zone. If not here, 23,800. If not there, 23,700 will be the final chance for the market. Anyhow, this is going to be an important session for the markets in India that may be writing the fate of the rest of the days in the month. So take care of this. So wish everyone to have a good trading day today, particularly for the day trader. So thanks for participating. We'll be meeting again tomorrow in the pre-market. Bye-bye.